one of the biggest news stories of the week has to do with Bruce Jenner. At 65 years old, he was courageous enough to come forward, do an interview with Diane Sawyer on ABC's 2020, and talk about his gender identity. During the interview, he claimed, or he said, that he identifies more as a woman, and he has always identified as a woman, but it was a secret that he had kept his entire life. Now, of course, that was something that was beyond courageous for him to do, but since we live in this capitalistic society, some businesses want to capitalize on it. Enter the Senate Pub in Cincinnati. They have certain hot dogs that they like to name after celebrities, and they recently came up with Bruce Jenner 2.0. It is a specific hot dog that has specific toppings, and it's questionable to say the least. So the item consists of a hot dog cut down the middle, topped with tomatoes, cheese, lettuce, and sauce, and wrapped in a tortilla. The part hot dog, part taco creation has references to genitalia, obviously. So, is that offensive? Yes. Is it poking fun at something that's really serious? Yes. Does the hot dog look delicious? Yes. But I do want to know what you guys think about this. So, Wendy, I'm going to go to you first. Make your point.
Yeah, I don't think that it's like super offensive. I actually think that it's paying tribute to the fact that this man who's 65 is really like starting to live his life. And I totally want to go, and I totally want to eat the hot dog because it looks delicious. And I applaud Bruce Jenner for what he's doing. This is probably the first time in a long time that I've actually watched TV live and watched commercials and put myself through commercials just to see like what he was going to say. But yeah, I'm really happy for him, and I think that the restaurant, questionable,
right?
But I'd like to see what other celebrities they have.
Well, they realized that they were wrong in naming the hot dog what they did. So they did actually release an apology. Here's a quote by Daniel Wright. He's the owner of the Senate Pub. He says, "We have always been strong allies of the LGBT community. We made a poor choice in describing our hot dog of the day. It was highly insensitive, and for that, we are sorry." Robby Motz, make a point.
I disagree. I don't think the hot dog looks tasty. I think the taco hot dog thing is a mistake to begin with. But, like, this place is in Ohio, right? And they got so much publicity over this kind of really stupid thing. I think that they got what they wanted out of this, you know?
They definitely did.
And it's frustrating. It's frustrating because it's like, it's so hammy, it's so cheesy to like name your food dishes off of celebrities. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
But I guess that's how you do it. That's how you get business, and they're probably doing just fine.
I'm sure they're doing just fine, and I do commend them for apologizing. I think that does take a lot, especially when your entire business is about poking fun at celebrities and doing exactly what they did with this hot dog. Well, here's a personal question for the story. Would you rather live the rest of your life as the opposite sex or start over again as a kid? Wendy?
Do I get to start over with like the knowledge that I have now? I think.
Sure.
Okay, then yes, start over as a kid.
Start over as a kid.
Yeah.
What would you change?
What do you mean? Like,
what's one thing that you would change if you could start over as a kid?
I think I would, I know it's super cheesy, but I think I would pay more attention in school. Yeah, I think if I would have set myself up differently, I'd be different. And you don't really know that until you're an adult and you realize, damn, my parents were right all along.
That's so true.
Yeah.
You know, they always tell you as they're disciplining you, one day you're going to grow up and you'll understand. One day you're going to have kids of your own and you'll understand. And it's usually true. Yeah. Robby, what about you?
Yeah, I'd start over as a kid. Because, like, I'm basically a kid now. Like, I'm kind of just like a fully grown kid. So yeah, I would start over. There's a lot of things I wish I could have done better. Like, you know, like as a man, like there's a lot of things as a male I wish I did better growing up. You know,
like what?
Well, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of male culture, I think, that's very non-respectful of women, and you know, and growing up and dating, and there's, you know, women are a complete mystery to men, right? And so we sometimes act not in the best ways, and I wish that I don't know, maybe I just needed a better education on that at a younger age. But I wish
so you've been a little douchish to some women.
Not too bad, but but it is true.
Were you like player status?
Huh?
Like player status?
Like,
not a big deal.
Like, you know,
I
like
wish
the
I could
nerdy
live my life again and I wouldn't be as much of a player. That's my issue.
Pretty much.
That's what
the thing.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. If I could choose one of those, neither one sounds appealing, I have to be honest. I feel really happy with where I am in my life right now, and it's because of the decisions I've made. I love being a woman. I identify very strongly with femininity, so I don't think I'd want to be a man. So I would probably take the other option of being a kid and starting over. And I would change some things. I think I would change, the majority of things I would change would have to do with the very beginning of my career and the type of topics I covered. And I would focus way more on science if I were in school. So I agree with you, Wendy. All right, well, tell us what you would do. Which would you choose? Would you rather change your gender or would you start over as a kid? Comment in the section below. Tell us what you think, and we'll see you soon.